Most all local businesses need software, whether they know it or not. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly where to find these clients, figure out what to sell to them, and show you how you can fulfill it using AI. Now, the first thing we need to do is just go over to Google Maps. All right, now in Google Maps, you can find any single company with their Google My Business page. And so let's scroll in here on Dallas. And for example, we're gonna use roofers. So on the left side, these are all Google My Business pages, and they all populate here with information like where they're located, when they're open, when they're closed. There's even book online buttons here. And as you'll notice, there's a website icon on the left. Now, if we scroll down for a bit, you're gonna see there's a ton of companies. Now, some of these companies aren't gonna have websites. For example, All Star Roofing. They don't have a website, but they do have 193 5-star reviews. They have pictures inside here as well, these pictures are great. So they have all the assets ready to build a website, but they don't have one. And they could be getting leads on autopilot if they did have a website built for them. So this is a company you can reach out to directly and go ahead and offer them a website. Now, the service I use to fulfill websites to clients is called Go High Level. And Go High Level does a lot of things great, and they've pretty much packaged every type of marketing service into one single service. So you have a CRM, you have sales funnels, you can have a website builder, surveys, forms, email marketing, SMS texting, booking appointments. Pretty much everything you can imagine in terms of marketing is packaged into this one software. So that's why this software is at the core of my business and the businesses that my community has. So let's say, for example, we want to contact All Star Roofing about building them a website. We would use the website builder, and let's say they actually want missed call text back as well, and automate Google review request. So we can package these things right here from Go High Level Services and then resell them to this company at a profit. Another example of this would be a global inbox, the website builder, and the missed call text back. And we can offer all of these to a potential client to fit their exact needs of what they need for their business. Now, let's keep scrolling here. I'm gonna show you how bad some of these websites are, because sometimes when I look through these, I feel like people are still stuck in the 1990s. For example, here's Stamper Roofing. Now, look at this website, right? I mean, we got a lot of issues here. The borders are all messed up. They have a lot of different tabs to click on here. I don't see any actual contact us form right away or anywhere where I can put in information. Okay, so at the bottom, they have a newsletter. I mean, who wants to sign up to a newsletter from a roofing company, right? So obviously they just are using a very outdated marketing model here for their website, and this page is not going to convert. They need to have at the top right a form fill and a way to get in touch with a client as soon as possible. Having too many options here is gonna actually impede their ability to get the sale, because the potential client that lands here just wants to go ahead and contact them, get some information, and be contacted by the company, or they want their number right here so they can give them a call as well. Now, if we want to see if this is mobile optimized, we press F12, and up here, just select any of these iPhone settings. And as you can see, this website is not mobile optimized. So if I pull this up on my phone, this is what it's gonna look like here, okay? So this is just ridiculous. Now, this just means that they have a very outdated website, and it's not gonna work on people's phones. And the majority of the people that are contacting this company, Stamper Roofing, are gonna be searching from their mobile phone. Now, you know how I showed you these pictures earlier from them? They have amazing pictures. These would work really well on a landing page that actually was optimized to do lead generation for them. They could have before and after pictures, they could have what services they include, and you can take all of these images from Google and just bring them over and build them a website in about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, the cool thing about selling websites to local businesses is this is monthly reoccurring revenue. And that means you build it for them once and you get paid on autopilot just for hosting and maintaining the website for them. The only time my clients actually come to me is if they want some small thing change on the website, which I can do pretty quickly. Now, how I price these services are a simple website, which is just from a template. I sell to them for $150 a month. Now, depending on their resistance to that price, we will either give them a deal and cut the actual build cost of the website, which I usually charge about $500 to $1,000 for. That way you can land the sale and still get paid monthly. Now, once these clients actually enjoy your service and you provide them a website, the best thing to do is actually upsell them. So you can upsell them a bunch of services that we just went over. For example, any of these services you can upsell. You can upsell them email marketing. Let's say now they're actually getting traffic and they need emails to be sent out. Maybe they need higher Google reviews. And maybe you want to send SMS texts to all of their clients so they can leave 5-star reviews and get ranked higher. Now, there's a lot of great things you can add in here. So you just need to know the niche and industry well enough to go ahead and pick the correct services. Now, you can also do expert services like managing their Google ads or Facebook ads. I was speaking to one of my potential clients the other day, and he was really wanting a $600 ad spend for his tree cutting business. And that falls under expert services, and I charge a lot more for that because that you have to stay on top of and manage. But just to show you how quickly you can build these websites that look amazing and function properly, I'm gonna take you over to Go High Level. Now, inside of Go High Level, it's a super easy platform. Once you learn all the basics, you just go ahead and hit Sites on the left and then New Funnel. And from New Funnel, you can actually start with a template, which is great. So we're doing roofers. Okay, now we have all of these to pick from. So let's check this one out. And let's just hit continue here, and that's gonna add that into our funnels. Now, a funnel is just a term for a website that has a specific dedicated flow to it. In a funnel, you're trying to drive a specific action. So you want it to be geared around getting a free estimate or getting a free quote. Okay, so here's what it looks like right now, and this is just the template. I mean, already this looks way better than the website we just went over. Yeah, this is a great template to start with. Now, obviously it says unable to find survey, and down here it says unable to find form. That's because you go ahead and add the forms in here, and it's really easy to go ahead and do that. It says you don't have any forms yet, but you can click here and you can go ahead and select what form you want. And if you want to delete a whole section, you can just hit this little green box right here. You can change all this information very quickly. And another way is actually to import their business into Go High Level. And what it will do is it will pull all the relevant information, such as their address, email. All of these variables down here can be changed instantly when you attach that person's Google My Business page to this funnel. Now, I have videos going over exactly how to purchase domains and set them up. And that's pretty much all you need besides a Go High Level account to start selling websites to local businesses. If you wanted to change the colors here, just go to General and scroll down. Obviously, we want a conversion color. Green is a conversion color, so you'd want to go ahead and change all of that. This has a funky border around it, so let's check that. Yeah, here's the border width. We'll just change the color. There we go. And if you want to increase the size of this, under General, you can just go ahead and scroll that up. Now, as we mentioned earlier, you want to know if this is mobile optimized. Well, everything you save in here can also be saved in the mobile version. Up here at the top, you can click mobile, desktop, and look at that. It looks amazing. And if you wanted any other pictures in here, let's say we don't like this background picture, we can click this, go to background media, and then we go to my media, unsplash, and these are all just free images that you can just pull that are built right into the website builder. So if we type in roofing, we're gonna get a ton of pictures that we can go ahead and add in here. So we just double click that and it changes the picture right there. Now, I'm not gonna go ahead and build this website right now, but I do have a ton of other videos going over exactly how to do this. Now, if you're curious about the next steps, you can go ahead and join my private community in the link down below. Inside this community, you'll find tons of courses, free material, and free trials to all my offers. You can get access to my free Go High Level course, which walks you through all the steps of setting up your first website and how to land your first client. I hope you gained some value from today's video. I'll catch you in there.